Hey guys, can you believe that our challenge starts on Monday? I'm really excited and I'm very thankful that you guys are here. I'm just as excited and nervous about it as you guys are. Even though I've done the 21-day reset, to do it again and then to try to share that and communicate everything that I learned and all my helpful tips to you guys makes me nervous because I don't want to leave anything out. But I'll do my best. One of the things that I think was the biggest challenge for me, and I've heard from you guys, is prepping the food. Because there's a lot of fresh ingredients, it can seem really overwhelming. So hopefully the tips that I share with you today, you will find very, very helpful as you plan and prep. So I got the grocery list, which of course is right here. And once you get all your ingredients, you definitely want to put them all out and go through them based on how the grocery list is. So let's start with veggies first. A lot of you guys probably bought bagged spinach, bagged romaine. Great, just leave it in there. You don't need to do anything with it. Now, if you bought a head of lettuce, which I will a lot of times, I'll buy my head of romaine, go ahead and rinse it and then dry it off and then put it into a Tupperware or a glass bowl. That way it's ready to go. So that's what you want to do with your greens. Your cabbage is really easy to prep ahead of time. I rinse the head and then I go ahead, and this is actually, you guys will see you just cut it up and you can put it in a glass container. I love these Pyrex glass containers because I feel like my food stays fresher longer. Yes, they're an investment, but I don't throw out as much food. And I just, so that's what I choose to use. So there's my cabbage for the Asian salad. I went ahead, I diced up my onions for the week, and this is just some of them, and they'll keep for the whole week. My peppers, depending on how you like them, peppers are also great to prep ahead. Wash them, I cut mine in strips. If you want them diced, you can dice them up. So, and then green onions are also a great thing, and I've already rinsed them and put them. If they're already ready to go, then that makes it so quick and easy. You just throw it together and go. So you can do that. With your Asian salad that's on the list, you can actually prep it and put it together all at once and then just save it that way. Tomatoes, you can cut those up ahead of time. The cherry tomatoes, which I love, they're my favorite. I feel like they're like candy. I will go ahead and wash them and dry them off, and then I actually just put them in a big bowl and I leave them out. I don't put tomatoes in the refrigerator. I think that changes the taste and the flavor. Yes, they can keep a little bit longer, but I don't like them that way, so I don't do that. If you choose to eat these oranges, and you guys with the fruit, I gave you recommendations, but you guys pick what you like. Just stay away from bananas because they're really high in sugar and they're not as easily processed. But like even these cuties, you can peel them and throw them in your fridge so they're ready to go. When it comes to berries, you can wash them, but I would only wash them and have them prepped if you're going to eat them within 24 to 48 hours. If not, things get they can start getting soft and they kind of rot a lot quicker. So those are my tips with that. Again, your cilantro, all your spices, your herbs, rinse them, and then wrap them in a paper towel, and then just put them in your fridge. You don't need to put them in Ziplocs. Just wrap them in a paper towel and put them in there, and they'll keep for the whole week at least, and they'll be fresh. Avocados, love avocados. I think they're awesome, but they do brown quickly. So what I do is I'll cut one when I'm ready to eat it, enjoy it, and then I'll just wrap the other part up in a Ziploc bag, put it in the fridge. And it might get a little brown, but you can just scrape that off. It's totally fine. Again, carrots, cucumbers, wash them, get them ready to go, and portioned out for the week. You can do all of that ahead of time, you guys. I'm just trying to look through here. Broccoli, the same way. Those are kind of my tips when it comes. Get your fruits and veggies prepped. Your meats, if you're doing the regular eating plan, the chicken, you guys can grill it up tomorrow, and it's all set to go. So you can have that ready. You can even assemble a lot of your dishes tomorrow if you want to. I will go ahead and I will cook the quinoa, I will cook the brown rice, and then I will portion out after it's cooked what I'm going to be having for the week. And then whatever I have left over, I will freeze so then I can go back to it later. I will also go ahead and cook up the black beans and rice together so it's ready to go. But it's really up to you as to how much time you have. Basics, I would cook the chicken tomorrow and I would cut up all your veggies so they're ready to go. So everything on your vegetable list that you have, see what you can do to get that prepped and out of the way, because that's the biggest chunk of your diet for the week. So if you've got that set to go, then that's awesome. Then what I would do is look at your menu and see what you can assemble and put together and store in your fridge. You can just use a regular glass Pyrex. You can store it however you want to. And then what I will do is, if I know I'm going to be out and about during the day, I put all my food in a cooler and I just keep it with me. Some people might find that as an inconvenience. I actually find it to be convenient because I can grab it whenever I want to. So I hope that those tips were helpful as you guys are planning and getting everything together. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't forget something. But yeah, you can just assemble them all and you would be set to go for the week. Your dressings you can put together, put in the fridge. Just look at the tips that I put on there and hopefully you'll find all of that to be beneficial. But I know you guys can do it. Just take it one step at a time. Just walk through your list, see what the ingredient is, how much of it you need, and then get it prepped and ready to go the way that you like it. That way on Monday, there's no excuses and you're all set to go. I'm excited to have you guys this week. Continue with your questions. That's what I'm here for. And you guys have a great rest of your weekend.